Welcome back to our channel, where we decode the mysterious world of dog behaviors. Today, we're diving deep into 15 peculiar habits that might have left you puzzled. From scratching the ground after a bathroom break to stretching when they see you, we'll uncover the fascinating reasons behind these actions. Stick around to become a dog behavior expert and learn how to better understand your furry friend. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode.
You might think your dog is trying to bury their poop when they scratch the ground after doing their business, but the real reason is quite different.
Dogs are incredibly territorial animals, and they use their sense of smell to communicate. Scratching the ground after going to the bathroom is their way of leaving a scent mark.
How does this work?
Well, dogs have scent glands in the pads of their paws, so when they scratch, they spread their scent around the area. This behavior isn't just for marking territory, it's something both male and female dogs do. It's like leaving a little business card for other dogs, containing details about their age, health, and even stress levels. Scratching also leaves a visible mark on the ground, acting like a signpost that says, "I was here." Some experts even think this behavior feels good to dogs or helps them assert their presence when other dogs are nearby. While the primary reason is scent marking, scratching might also help cover up the scent of their waste in some cases, though this isn't as common. You might notice this behavior is more pronounced in certain breeds or individual dogs, especially those with a strong territorial instinct. It's their way of checking and leaving smell mail, a canine version of social networking.
Watching your dog spin in circles chasing their tail can be hilarious, but it's important to understand what's really going on.
For puppies, tail chasing is often just playful curiosity. They see their tail as a fun, moving toy.
But if an adult dog does this frequently, it could be a sign of boredom or anxiety. A dog with too little activity might start chasing their tail just to pass the time.
The solution?
More walks, engaging playtime, and social interactions with other dogs or even humans. On the flip side, tail chasing could also indicate stress. In intense or monotonous environments, some dogs develop compulsive habits like this to cope. To help, create a calm, enriching environment that keeps your dog feeling safe and entertained. This will reduce stress and prevent compulsive behaviors like tail chasing.
While it's often harmless, especially in puppies, persistent tail chasing in adult dogs should be monitored. It might point to underlying issues like allergies, fleas causing irritation, or even neurological problems.
If it's frequent or obsessive, consulting a vet is a smart move.
Some dogs might even chase their tails when super excited, adding a burst of joy to their day. If you've ever seen your dog sprinting wildly around the house, you've witnessed the phenomenon we call Zoomies, technically known as frenetic random activity periods. Zoomies are completely normal and happen to dogs of all ages, from puppies to seniors. Even a 14-year-old pup might still zoom after an evening walk. According to the American Kennel Club, there are many reasons behind Zoomies. Sometimes, they're a way to release tension after stressful events like a bath or a vet visit. Other times, they're an expression of pure joy, like seeing you after a long day or being let out to play after being confined. Zoomies can also be a way for dogs to burn off pent-up energy. If your dog gets the Zoomies often, make sure they have a safe space to run around without knocking things over or hurting themselves. This natural behavior can be triggered by various stimuli, changes in environment, excitement, or even post-bath relief. Whether it's a young pup or an older dog, letting them have their Zoomies in a safe area is key to keeping them happy and injury-free.
While it can be overwhelming, a dog jumping up to greet you is actually a big display of love and excitement. When they see you, they want to express their joy in the most enthusiastic way possible.
Jumping up is their way of trying to get closer to your face, which is a natural level for interaction in their world.
Licking your face, for instance, is a behavior they learned as puppies when they would lick their mother to ask for food. Now, it's a sign of affection toward you. But there's more to it. They're also sniffing you to gather information about your day. Jumping helps them get closer to your scent.
While this greeting can be endearing, some owners adore it even after years of aloof cats. It can also become problematic, especially with larger dogs or guests who aren't fans. To curb this behavior, try ignoring them until they calm down, then reward them with attention.
With consistency and patience, they'll learn to greet you in a more relaxed manner.
You could also train alternative greetings, like sitting or offering a paw, to channel that excitement in a way that works for everyone.
Seeing your dog eat poop can be both shocking and gross, but it's more common than you might think.
First, don't panic or scold them harshly. This behavior, called coprophagia, has several explanations. For puppies, it's often something they pick up from their mother. Mother dogs clean up their puppy's area by eating their waste, so the pups may mimic this behavior. It can also be an attempt to keep their space clean, especially when they're still learning house training. For adult dogs, the reasons can vary.
Sometimes, they do it to grab your attention, while other times, it's a response to boredom or stress.
It could also stem from nutritional deficiencies or health issues, so ensuring a balanced diet and regular vet checkups is crucial. The key is understanding why your dog is doing it and addressing the root cause. If needed, consult your vet for guidance, and remember, never punish your dog for this behavior. They're not doing it to upset you. Keeping their environment clean and providing mental stimulation can also help reduce this habit, making life more pleasant for both of you.
When your dog sleeps belly up, it's not just adorable, it's deeply meaningful. This position, which exposes their belly and throat, shows they feel incredibly safe and secure in their environment.
In the wild, these are some of the most vulnerable areas on a dog's body, so if your dog sleeps like this, it's a huge compliment. They trust you completely. It might take years for some dogs, like a Jack Russell mix who finally slept belly up after 3 years, to reach this level of trust.
This posture also helps keep them cool on hot days.
Dogs don't sweat like we do, so exposing their less furry areas like their belly helps them stay comfortable. It's also a sign of relaxation and comfort, often seen more in familiar, safe spaces. So, the next time you see your dog snoozing on their back, take it as the ultimate sign that they feel loved, protected, and right at home. A lot of dogs love lying in the sun, and while they don't synthesize vitamin D the same way humans do, they have their own good reasons for soaking up the rays. For starters, dogs have a body temperature a couple of degrees higher than ours, so sunbathing helps them reach that cozy thermal comfort zone.
But it's not just about feeling warm. Sunbathing actually has several health benefits for dogs.
The sun's heat helps dilate blood vessels, improving circulation. It can also provide relief for conditions like arthritis by soothing aches and pains. On top of that, exposure to sunlight boosts melatonin production, which can lead to better sleep quality for your furry friend.
However, there are risks involved, and it's essential to be cautious.
If your dog spends too much time in the sun, look out for signs of overheating, excessive panting, disorientation, or a noticeable drop in energy levels are all red flags that your pup needs a break in the shade and some fresh water. In more severe cases, like heat stroke, your dog might pant constantly and stick their tongue out far more than usual. If you notice these symptoms, act fast, get them to a cool spot and seek veterinary care immediately. Dogs with light-colored fur or thin coats are also more prone to sunburn, so always provide shade and water, especially in hot weather. This behavior might seem strange or even gross to us, but for dogs, it's completely natural. When your dog licks your feet, they're activating their Jacobson's organ, a special structure located in their palate. This allows them to smell and taste simultaneously. By licking your feet, they're gathering all kinds of information about where you've been and how you're feeling, thanks to pheromones and other scents trapped in your skin. But there's more. Sometimes, your dog is simply looking for attention or enjoying the salty taste of your sweat.
Licking is also a form of communication for dogs. It's often a sign of affection or their way of strengthening their bond with you. It can even be a self-soothing behavior or a sign of submission in certain contexts.
However, if the licking becomes excessive, it might signal anxiety or a behavioral issue. In that case, consulting a vet or behaviorist is a good idea. Next time your dog goes for your feet, know it's their way of connecting with you, maybe while noticing your paws don't smell like popcorn like theirs might.
Has this ever happened to you? While it might seem alarming, it's actually a pretty common behavior.
For puppies, nibbling can be part of playful exploration, but if an adult dog nips at your hand during petting, it could mean something else entirely. It might indicate that your dog isn't in the right mood for physical contact at that moment. They could be overly excited, feeling some discomfort, or simply not wanting to be touched. In some cases, dogs nip when they feel threatened or startled, especially if they're not fully awake or have had negative experiences in the past. It can also be a sign of overstimulation or excitement spilling over. The key here is to learn how to read your dog's body language and offer affection only when they seem calm and receptive. If the behavior persists, it's a good idea to consult a vet or a professional trainer. They can help identify any underlying issues and provide guidance tailored to your dog's needs. Teaching bite inhibition and providing appropriate chew toys can also help manage this behavior, keeping your hands safe and your dog happy. It might seem like your dog is barking at thin air, but there are several logical explanations for this behavior.
Dogs experience the world in ways that are completely different from us.
Their sharp hearing allows them to pick up sounds we can't, like the squeak of a mouse or a distant noise that's out of our range. Their vision in low light is also much better than ours, so they might detect subtle movements in the dark that we're completely oblivious to. And let's not forget their extraordinary sense of smell. Dogs can pick up faint scents or pheromones lingering in the air even hours after someone or something has passed by. It's also worth noting that some dogs learn that barking gets your attention, turning it into a communication tool. So, when your dog seems to be barking at nothing, they're likely responding to stimuli that are imperceptible to you.
Some folks even believe dogs can sense spirits, adding a mystical twist, but it's usually just their heightened senses at work.
Acknowledge their alerts, but teach them when to stop barking to keep the peace. If your dog can't stand being away from you, even following you into the bathroom, you've got what's called a Velcro dog.
These dogs have a constant desire to stick close to their owner, and it's actually pretty common.
Dogs are pack animals, they see you as their leader, so following you is a natural instinct. They also quickly learn that being near you often leads to rewards like petting, playtime, or treats, reinforcing their clingy behavior. For rescue dogs, past experiences of abandonment or loneliness may make them extra attached, seeking comfort and security in your presence, like a dog who wouldn't let their owner out of sight for 72 hours after a long separation. While this behavior might seem adorable, it's important to ensure it doesn't turn into excessive dependence, which could lead to separation anxiety. Encourage independence with gradual training and a safe space where they feel secure, even when you're not around, to keep both of you happy. While eating dirt might look like simple curiosity, it's often linked to a condition called pica, where dogs consume non-food items. There are various reasons for this behavior, including boredom, nutritional imbalances, poor quality food, stomach discomfort, or even medical conditions like anemia. Experts emphasize that if your dog frequently eats dirt in large amounts, it's crucial to visit the vet. This behavior could signal underlying gastrointestinal or general health issues. Eating dirt also comes with risks, such as ingesting pesticides or developing intestinal blockages that might require surgery. To prevent this behavior, ensure your dog gets enough exercise and mental stimulation. Consult your vet to confirm that your dog's diet is balanced and meets all their nutritional needs. In puppies, it might just be exploration, but persistent dirt eating in adults should prompt a closer look to keep them safe and healthy.
Contrary to what you might think, this doesn't mean your dog is ignoring you or doesn't want to be close. Experts suggest this behavior is actually a sign of trust and comfort.
As pack animals, dogs evolved to protect their group. Sitting with their back to you allows your dog to keep an eye on their surroundings while ensuring you're safe. This position also helps them stay ready to react to any potential threats quickly. In the canine world, avoiding direct eye contact can be a sign of respect, showing they consider you their leader. Some dogs even sit right on your feet, claiming you as their person and making you feel special. It's also a way for them to feel secure and connected while staying alert, blending trust with their protective instincts. Seeing your dog drag their rear across the floor might look odd or even funny. Imagine a cat staring in amusement, but it's something you should take seriously. This behavior often points to issues with their anal glands. If these glands become irritated or inflamed, they can cause your dog discomfort or pain.
Scooting is their way of trying to relieve the irritation.
Other causes can include general irritation, allergies, parasites, or even abnormal cell growth. If you notice your dog scooting frequently, chewing or licking their rear, or emitting a strong odor, it's time to consult your vet. Addressing these issues early can significantly improve your dog's comfort and quality of life. Regular grooming and vet checkups can help prevent and manage this issue, keeping your pup scooting free for the right reasons, like playtime, not discomfort.
When your dog stretches as soon as they see you, especially after you've been gone, it's not just a routine stretch, it's their way of expressing happiness and gearing up for the fun they anticipate sharing with you.
By stretching, your dog is warming up their muscles, releasing built-up tension, and emotionally preparing for action.
It's like they're saying, "I'm ready for some fun."
Sometimes, this stretch includes a play bow, where they lower their front paws while keeping their rear end in the air, a playful gesture inviting you to join in.
It's a natural behavior after resting, much like humans stretching upon waking, and it's a joyful sign of excitement.
Whether it's an American Bully or a Terrier mix, that daily greeting stretch is a heartwarming hello that strengthens your bond.
And there you have it, 15 dog behaviors decoded.
From scratching the ground to stretching when they see you, we've uncovered the fascinating reasons behind these peculiar habits. Understanding these behaviors not only helps you connect with your dog on a deeper level but also ensures their well-being and happiness. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with fellow dog lovers who could benefit from these insights.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more dives into the wonderful world of dogs. Your support keeps us going, so hit that subscribe button and join our pack. See you in the next video.